to the podcast from Temperance Town, the sexiest podcast of world renowned. Tony grows a beard to hide his chin, swabs it with Earl so it glistens.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
Download the pod, you won't get enough of these dapper chaps talking deadly fluff. In Hobo Gulch they run a homeless mission, clanging and banging with the pentagram of kittens.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
They enjoy their whiskey and local craft beer. By Odin's unkempt pubis we give a cheer. Tony's a raccoon when he's booziest. Don't be a savage, be an enthusiast.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
On the frozen tundra they call it a lock. Tony likes to masturbate in a sock. Bryan pisses rocks cause it feels so great. I still don't know who the fuck is Tate.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier.
The boys will let you know when there's a spurner. Due to male pattern baldness, they don't wear curlers. Stay salty, people, that's their closing line. And don't forget, have a beer, you'll be fine.
Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. Salty, salty language, kings of the sexy frontier. Salty language.
Hey enthusiasts, what's happening? This is a very early recording of Salty Language, episode 220.
The sexiest and soonest podcast in the network.
Right?
This is like the quickest between recording times we've ever done.
Yeah.
With the exception of an enthusiast episode followed by a standard episode.
Right. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that's just marathon days.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever recorded on a Monday before. I don't remember.
Yeah,
well, maybe originally, because we used to release on Fridays.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe.
So, but, yeah, I don't know. Nothing I can
it's
remember.
a special circumstance.
So, yeah, here we are. A very short week. We recorded just a few days ago, so, hopefully something's happened in the meantime, but I can't think of anything, so...
Me neither. It's all blur.
Yeah. Well, here, let me get my week out of the way real quick, because mine will take less time.
All right, fair enough.
Yep, there it was. No, I played the Star Wars Battlefront, because...
Oh, yeah, I wanted to hear about that.
I was going to go with your wife out to Don and Renee's for the Rock Band release.
Rock Band of Palooza?
Yeah, and I woke up with an awful headache, and I was like, yeah, that seems like a terrible environment for Bryan with a headache. Just a bunch of just loud and noise and, beating on things. It just seems like a bad idea, so I was like, I'm going to skip it.
That's fair.
So, later on, my headache finally went away, and I was like, I am bored, and I was like, ooh, Star Wars Battlefront Beta that I haven't played yet. So I jumped in and played that, and I'll say that I can't remember the name of the mode, but it's their King of the Hill, basically. It's the same idea. A rescue pod thing drops down, and you have to either go protect, or, you have first team there, you keep it for a certain amount of time.
For points and all that, right?
First team to 5 wins, or whoever has the most at the end of,
Sorry, Bryan. I'm turning off your camera.
At the end of regulation, And it played, like King of the Hill. I mean, there wasn't really any big surprises to it. I had some issues with a lot of the games. I was on a team that only had 3 or 4 people, and the other team had 6.
Right.
Which makes it near impossible to win games of King of the Hill.
That seems kind of smallish for a beta.
Yeah,
especially games especially with some of the videos I've been seeing online.
Well, this version is supposed to be a 6-on-6 game.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, but if you're on a team of 3 against a team of 6, you've got no prayer.
Right.
Unless your team of 3 is like pro level gamers. And the teams I was on certainly were not. And we got beat and beat and beat. And after a while, I was like, I'm going to back out and just see if maybe there's some pairing thing. And then it wasn't much better. I've heard most people were not having that problem, but some did also, which it really sucks, you know.
Right.
That's something they got to fix. Or partway through the game, listen, if there's a part in the game that the game recognizes one team has 6 and one has 3, move somebody to the other team.
Yeah, auto shift them over. That's
happened in other first-person shooters. That I'm sure I can't remember what one, but there was one of them that used to do that.
Halo used to.
Halo,
for sure.
That's what it was. I was like that they would move you to the other team during the game.
Yeah.
And it was because of, to keep the games, as close as possible. So, that was the only thing I really complained about. Other than that, it was fun. The controls were good, except I have an issue. I had the same issue, I think, in Halo, in fact, that the aiming stick is also the same as when you press down on it, it's melee.
Oh, right.
So I'm all ham-fisted when I'm playing. So every time I go to move the sights up on somebody, I'd end up swinging my gun and then getting killed because they've got 3 shots in me before I get one off. Even though I'll see them and go to shoot, but then I'm like, and just swing at the air, and then they're like, "Hey, there's an idiot."
You're flexing.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I customized the controller to fix that, and then I didn't have that issue anymore.
Right.
I did okay, especially for me in a first-person shooter, I did all right, but. Yeah, that mode was pretty fun, but then I was like, all right, time to give this AT-AT assault mode a go. This is the 40-person, 20-on-20 fight, basically.
I think that's odd play. That sounds amazing.
Okay, well, I wanted to get the other out of the way because I've heard that this version was awesome.
Right.
Wow.
That was the cat made appearance.
Fair enough. So, So I get in and I play the first game. In the first game, I have no idea what's going on. It put me in the middle of a game, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here, really. So, I'm just some asshole running in a circle, basically.
Right. Like usual.
Yeah, like usual, pretty much, yeah. So I'm like, okay, the first game I'm on the Rebels. Well, you have to keep the AT-ATs from getting to your base, basically,
That sounds like an easy challenge. Right.
Well, you have to get to certain locations and control them for these. I forgot what they are. They're like shoot out this signal or whatever. The longer you control them, the more. I can't remember if they're Y-wings or X-wings, whatever. They're more vehicles will come and assault the AT-ATs to destroy them.
Right.
So clearly you want to have a lot because that's just best for business.
Well, yeah.
And the first game, I have no idea what's going on, but then I'm like, okay, well, at least I know that. I figured that out because it kind of tells you that. I'm like, okay. So, the first one, I just go running in, to where I see some other players, are on my team, and I'm like, well, I'll go and try to move with the group. There's no chat the whole time. So I can't strategize with anybody or anything,
Right.
Which sucks. I'll say that. About the King of the Hill version, this game has similar to Battlefield also. Remember how you could spawn on your teammate?
Yeah.
You can do that in this too, which is awesome in King of the Hill,
Yeah, for sure.
And but most of the time I was playing without a teammate, so that stunk because you're pretty much
because it's probably squad chat, not group, not like team chat.
Yeah, and I didn't see any option for chat, so I don't know if they just disabled it or if people were just in their own chats, or I have no idea. But there was no noise going on.
Huh.
So, which, whatever. For the beta, it's no big deal. When you play the actual game, you're going to want that because strategy, because just like in Battlefield, this game, strategy is huge.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And so I'm running around, and I'm picking it up a little bit, getting used to the board and stuff. And next thing you know, I just get housed by Vader. Some dude just comes running in, just force chokes me basically, and killed me. I was like, all right.
I just got Vader.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's part
how do you become Vader or Luke?
A power drop is on the board.
Oh, so everyone probably rushes that.
If they see it, that's the thing, is a lot of them, they just show up in random spots on the board. And when you're running through, I kept playing, and I'm like, man, I've never seen one of these. And I'm wondering, I'm sitting there going, I wonder if you have to get like 10 or 15 kills in a row or something, like a Call of Duty type of one, And I keep seeing Luke and Vader. At one point, I see two guys fighting each other. One's Luke and one's Vader, and I'm like, that's awesome,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And we got crushed the first game. I mean, it was terrible. Like, I think in that game, I and kill death ratios don't matter so much in that one, And King of the Hill, they don't really either, but a lot of the guys on the team I was on were like 4-20, and it's like, yeah, you're going to have a bad day if your whole team's going like that,
Yeah, for sure.
So the second game, I get into a TIE fighter because the little power-up thing pops up, and then you get it. And then,
hold on.
Yeah.
You were flying.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. So
okay.
This little power-up thing pops up, you grab it, and then you hold L1 and R1, and you call it in. Well, next thing you know, you're flying it. So I'm in this thing, and I'm like, oh, God, because me and flying things usually don't go well in games. So, yeah, about 3 seconds later, I'm, going, throwing gang signs because I just put an X-Wing down or something, or an A-Wing, not an X-Wing, sorry. And I'm like, holy shit, not only am I flying and not crashing, I blew something up in the sky, too.
Nice.
Then I take out an AT-ST with this thing, the smaller walkers.
Yeah,
and I'm just
two-legged deals.
Yeah, so then I start doing strafing runs on just guys, and I get about 4 more kills, and then I get taken out of the sky by someone else, and I'm like, this is the greatest flying I've ever done.
So you're strafing, you're doing barrel rolls, you're blowing shit up. All I hear is this.
Pretty
DJ
much,
air horns going
pretty
off.
much, dude. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm all nervous because I'm like, dude, I can actually pilot this thing. Now, I will say that I haven't got down the intricacies of flying because I guess, especially in, the A-Wings, there's, the speed control can really help you in evasive maneuvers and all that. I didn't get into all that, but I was able to turn the thing no problem and fire the various weapons on it and,
Fly and shoot. That's a bonus.
I probably was in about 10 vehicles on the night. I crashed once.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was doing
that might be some sort of record.
And that was an A-Wing, and I didn't realize I hit a button that was a booster. And I kind of put myself into a mountain. So
oh. Was there someone at least, in front of you and you crushed them?
I wasn't that far off, so I was like, well, at least if someone saw me, they were probably weren't like, wow, that idiot just crashed the thing. He was probably like, oh, he was trying to kill that guy.
Yeah.
By far the most fun. And there's turrets on the thing, which can be used for strategy, to protect or to gain advantages, and there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in that mode. That mode is easily, of the two, the better and more fun version. Then I was getting close to being done because I had hit the level cap, because level 5 was the level cap.
Right.
And it takes a little bit before you get there, and there's a weapon, guns to unlock and some grenades and stuff, and I pretty much unlocked everything, and I was like, I've played a bunch of games. I'm good for now,
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll play a couple more and jump into the next one. And on this one, I got Luke. Now, I didn't get to play Vader on the night, but I got to play as Luke. So, and at the one point where it's like the AT-ATs are vulnerable, go after them. And so I triggered Luke, and I just went and just started housing all their guys trying to protect the thing. And
nice.
One guy jumped in the air. He had a booster pack trying to get away from me, and I just force leaped into the air and just hacked him out of the air with my lightsaber. And I was throwing guys with the force put. Dude, it was so fun. So fun.
Yeah, I say that's got to be a good feeling to be a Jedi in that game.
Yes. Now, and I'm going to blow your mind as far as the flying thing goes, because this might be the greatest thing I've ever done while flying in a vehicle in any game.
All right.
Was a guy jumped in the air with his booster pack, and I shot him out of the air with the TIE fighter.
Nice.
Because it's mind-boggling to you, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Macho.
That was awesome. Just he just jumps in the air, and I had the lock on him as he was jumping, and I just boom, and it just took him down.
Oh, of course, Brian. I'm sitting here thinking I really wish we had some Star Wars sounds.
I was hoping for pew pew pew. No.
Got not just the Moon Wars promo, but that's pretty long.
Yeah, I'll say this: the 2 modes that I played, you really can't camp.
That's good.
A whole lot because the random spawn points. it seemed to do a pretty good job of guys getting behind you easily. Like, I didn't find a lot of real good hiding spots.
Like, is there? I'm sure someone's had to figure out some ideal sniping platforms.
The thing is that
or is there not really a sniper class
in the beta? There's not really a sniping gun. Now there is something you can unlock that gives you bonuses. Like the more headshots you get certain other bonuses and whatnot. That's like some sniper thing. But a lot of the blasters are meant for. I mean, there's some of them that are really good long range, like rifles, but it's hard to get a headshot at a long range.
But there's no like long range scoped. There's long rifle type situation.
I gotta believe there will be.
Yeah, every first person shooter has a sniper class.
Because there's blasters that are really good at medium and close range, and then some that are just like overall balanced.
Yeah.
So it's like I gotta believe that there's probably going to be some that are much better at, some sort of a sniper rifle. Although I'll be honest, I kind of hope there isn't, because I got shot from distance. There's this one power up thing that allows you to shoot like a really powerful projectile from distance, and that's about as close to a sniper rifle as there was. Like, guys were using that as a sniper rifle basically, and it was working pretty well as that. So it's like, if that's the sniping, I'm cool with that, because it allows, if you just run and gun, it's hard, because in order to run, you've got to run like in the open.
Right.
So really what you want to do is move with your group a little bit and kind of try to use the terrain to protect you.
Terrain.
Yeah, because you can't drop all the way to the ground. You can crouch, but you can't go prone.
I'll say, if it's anything like Battlefield, because I know it's the same company, isn't it DICE, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like running in the open is
terrible.
You might as well just have a giant neon sign that says "Shoot me, please."
Yeah. Now, one thing I missed was,
can you spot like you can in Battlefield?
I did not see a way to. That doesn't mean that you can't, but I don't remember
me hitting the invisible back button.
I did, yeah. I don't remember there being an option for that. So I gotta believe that there's probably going to be, when you unlock more mods and stuff, there's probably more other stuff you can do.
Right.
Because there's got to be some way to spot guys. Because you have three things, like you can control like what grenades in each hand.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and then there's like a middle power-up thing that you hold down triangle and you can get a shield or your jump pack or whatever. And so I'm wondering if something like that might be like, binoculars that allow you to spot,
like,
or something.
Spotting scope, or
something
to that
effect.
Those things Han Solo used to look at the recon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious now to see what other stuff there is to unlock and customize and.
Damn, am I gonna have to upgrade to a next gen system?
I think you do.
Son of a bitch.
I need more people to run with.
But you have a dirty PlayStation, don't you?
It's not dirty. It's fantastic.
I was gonna upgrade to a dirty Xbox.
Ooh. Well, then you can go play with Clint, I guess.
Well, it's true.
Clint has a dirty Xbox. So.
He does have a dirty Xbox, and Jedi's in his name.
Yeah, true. He might be your better pick, actually. You've seen me in FPSs. I mean,
I don't know. Sounds like you're pretty sweet in a TIE fighter.
I don't know. I'll tell you this: the game where I had Luke, dude, I went like 32-2.
Well,
because you only have him for
clearly with you.
Well, you only have him for a certain amount of time.
That makes sense.
But what happened was, when that was up, and it's so much fun to just run around and you see people backpedaling and running from you.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, and you're just charging them because you just don't care. I mean, they can hurt you, but it takes a lot to hurt you.
I imagine you could probably deflect blaster shots. And
you
all
sure
that.
can. Yep, yeah. That's what I would do. Is it tells you in the tips on IGN. They were like, when you use these powers, don't run into a group. Dude, I ran in on a group of 4 at one point into this like barracks area. There were like 4, or not barracks. There's like a hangar. I run in there and there's like 4 of them, and I'm like, bing, bing, like directing, killed one guy, run up, force push one guy just into the wall, kills him, run up to the other guy and just hack him in half, basically. And I'm just like, there's nothing great. It reminds me of me running around with a shotgun in Halo. That's what it was like.
Right.
And I'm just like laughing like a maniac while I'm just carving guys up. I may not be playing it right, but I was playing it for a lot of fun.
Well, it sounds like, you got some kills, that's for sure.
Yeah. But after that, I jumped in a turret and was trying to protect, or trying to keep the AT-ATs at bay and whatnot. So I was, But I also found that the turrets are decent to kill infantry and stuff. So, but it's wild with a lot of people because 20 on 20 fights in that are pretty wild.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, it is too. You just see all these just laser shots from the guns flying everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it's cool too. Like when you use your gun to a certain point, your gun overheats. And you can hit square, and you see the guy like shaking his hand to cool his hand back down.
Oh,
and you do that like you don't reload in the game; you just have to wait for the cooldown, and then you can.
So it's like
again.
some of the plasma guns in Halo.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Yeah.
So now and you have to be smart about that because if you're getting into the middle of kind of a gunfight, you don't want to just push the thing to the max because otherwise you're boned.
Yeah, burst fire.
Yeah. So I did bring my Halo strategery into the game with my grenade use, though. Throw a grenade, wait for the guy to move away from the grenade, and then kill him, basically. I did that a whole bunch. Because guys will hide up high. One thing I noticed, a lot of people like to get the high ground. If you're going somewhere and there's a high ground... Well, yeah, what I'm saying is if you're going somewhere and there is a high ground area, make sure you keep your head on a swivel, because there'll probably be someone above you. So... Which is no big deal when you just start winging grenades willy-nilly. No, you have to wait for them to recharge, though. Like, you have one of each. I imagine you'll probably be able to unlock multiple ones later or something, but at one point I had one in each hand, and, one takes a little longer to explode, but it's like I forgot what it is. It, like, pulls everything in.
Right.
So, yeah. It was a good time, though. Good time.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I can't go, everybody should go give it a go, because it's done, like, tomorrow, so...
Yeah, so I've seen some of the videos and stuff on Reddit. I actually put on our website. Well, it won't be there when people hear this, but it's on there right now. There's a video that's just R.I.P. Luke Skywalker, and it's just Luke charging at this guy, and the guy's just shooting and backpedaling.
Yeah,
and then just as Luke's like right on him, he gets stepped on by the AT-AT.
I did that because I didn't realize you could get stepped on by the AT-AT.
It was fantastic.
But I'll let you know you certainly can because I did that as well. Because I'm walking and all of a sudden I see the shadow getting darker and I'm like, oh shit, there's
crunch.
Nowhere to go. I can't run fast enough, But I tried, but crunch. Yeah. You can pilot the AT-ATs but I don't understand. From what I understand, they're super powerful early game. Like, I guess because you can probably do a lot of damage with the blasters on them.
Oh, yeah, mop up probably.
When I got in one, there was no one near me.
Because I know in Battlefront 2, they had a Assault on Hoth map, and you could spawn in the AT-AT.
Yeah.
Because it was either like a spawn point, and if there was no one piloting it, you just become either a gunner or a pilot.
Sure.
And if you got in that side of that thing, you tore up.
That's what I've read. But I got in an AT-AT once, and I was like, the AT-ST, so much fun. You can move in those things and fight, and they move sideways and stuff. Those things are pretty agile, and you can do a good amount of stuff with those.
Right.
Those I think are going to be one of those like really. That's why whenever I saw somebody in one, I jump in a turret real quick and just try to light that thing up because they're pretty good.
Nimbly bimbly.
Yeah. One of the games I played, there were two guys on the team that got into A-Wings, and just pretty much they didn't ever seem to not be in them. They just dominated.
Just controlled the air. They
were so good in them, and it reminded me of playing Battlefield when when you get people in a helicopter or something, and they just never lose it. And I was like, man, these things. I hope they're not as broken as the vehicles felt in Battlefield when you have someone really good in them.
Right.
Because they were beyond broken in that game. So I'm hoping, and the turrets don't go all the way up. They only go so far. So you can't just, take things out of the sky. And you can shoot, I took down a TIE fighter just with my blaster. Took me a while, but I took it down. Yeah.
Hey, that's all that matters, right?
Because I had this one thing that would drop shields. And so I fired that, and the shield dropped on the thing, and then I'm just everything I had into it, and then I ducked behind some cover until my gun recharged. So
it sounds like it's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I mean, I really need to Ugh, God damn it. I got so many other things I need to do with money that's not upgrade a my system.
Nope. Top of the list is buy a dirty PlayStation 4. you got a month. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Good times.
So what's your beta grade that you give it?
It was really good. The King of the Hill bothered me only because of the...
How many Chewbaccas?
How many Chewbaccas? Nice. Whoa. Like I said, the King of the Hill bugged me because of the amount of members on a team a lot of times weren't fair.
Right.
So the games were massacres, like 5-0 type games over and over and over, and that got old real fast,
Yeah, fair enough.
Because, whatever game, you don't want to lose all the time. It's like, I understand, you're going to lose, that's fine, and, but you don't want to lose all the time.
All the damn time.
Plus, there was an achievement thing in the game that was like, win 3 games, and I'm like, oh, this shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, it took an hour and a half. And really, it shouldn't take that long.
No.
To get 3 damn games. Anywho.
It'd probably help if you had the strategy chat available.
Yeah.
I would think.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your final beta rating in Chewbacca?
Especially because of the AT-AT mode. I mean, it's probably like an 8 out of 10. I mean, the problems are fixable, so I have a feeling that if I get it, I'll be playing it a lot. So,
so you hear that? It's 8. I don't think I want to hit that 8 times.
No, probably not.
I don't know, it might go rapid fire. Hold on. Nope. Okay.
No. Chewbacca's a slow, tender lover.
It is, yes, exactly.
Except for the tender part. He just about rip you in half.
Let the Wookiee win.
Listen, Han found out early.
Exactly. He tried to resist when Chewbacca was in heat one night.
That's got to be awful,
Oh, man. The amount of dissolvable stitches he got.
Those stitches will dissolve, but the memories won't.
Exactly.
So anyways, that's, that, and I went to my second therapy thing today. That went pretty well, so I got some questionnaire thingy you have to fill out, and then next time we're going to start working on, like, a course of action. And
on.
So that's awesome, I think. And that's pretty much it.
These are good things.
All right, so what do you got?
I got plastered.
Huh.
I know, shocking, right?
It is. I thought you guys were only going up there for work.
I've come to realize, Brian, that this month is a 3-leg tour of liver abuse.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, and I've completed leg number 1.
Leg number 1's the easiest of the 3 legs. Or, well, no, not the easiest. The second
that easy.
No, so I corrected myself. It's actually the second easiest. The easiest will be Beer Fest weekend.
Yeah, that'll be the easiest.
That'll be the easiest because you can pace yourself and what have you there.
Yeah, in theory.
Probably.
But so, no, we went up to the cottage to finalize the winterizing of the cottage, right?
Right, put snow tires on the cottage and everything.
Basically, snow tires, the chains.
Right.
Yeah. And, my stepdad was and Bryan, my soon-to-be brother-in-law. Sorry, this might get confusing because I'm going to be saying Bryan a lot.
Right.
Yeah, Bryan with an I. How about that?
Well, we already know about that.
Exactly.
All douchebags.
So he was very set on us coming up Friday night.
Yes.
Which you were aware of.
Yes.
Because you were there.
He was
when the whole thing...
very set in you coming up Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah, so we made it so, and I worked by myself, so I got off late, and we didn't leave here till 7:30, maybe 8.
Fun.
Brian and I was like, I got to get some food. I'm like, that's fine. I eat here, but I was like, whatever. So we just hit Jed's right up the road, had a few beers, I got some fries, he got some fireballs, whatever.
Yeah.
And we do the journey to the cottage, right? Mm-hmm. Which is actually kind of nice because that's the first time I've been able to just have us together.
Yeah.
So we got along real well, talked the whole way. So I was like, all right, this guy will fit right in if the marriage would last. Sorry, Jen, I don't think you listen, but you don't have a good track record.
Hilarious.
But so the whole way there though, he just keeps talking. He's like, God, I got my buddy he needs a half a gallon of Everclear, and that Fremont, Indiana, which is not too far from where the cottage I'm talking about, has this amazing liquor store called Gay's Hops and Schnapps.
Yeah,
And you can get dirt cheap liquor. I don't know how they do it. It falls off a truck or something.
Right, like the beer is regular price, but the liquor is disgustingly cheap.
Ridiculously, especially when it's on sale.
Right.
So his buddy wants him to get Everclear for something he's making, which is probably Molotov cocktails.
Yeah, I was going to say, nothing good can come of it. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
So we're driving, we're talking. He just keeps going, God, I gotta make sure I get that Everclear. He's like, maybe we should just go tonight and get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, dude, you're driving. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do,
Yeah, it's not like you guys were getting there early no matter what.
Yeah, so, and I'm like, to be fair, though, we're going to drive by the cottage to get to the liquor store.
Yeah.
So why don't we see if they're there? Because I'm like, tomorrow, the cottage, or the liquor store is right across the street from the pub. We'll be there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'll remind you need to get Everclear.
But will you be able to carry the liquor out of there?
Yeah. So he's like, all right. So we'll figure we'll stop by the cottage, drop off our shit. If the guys are at the pub, we'll go to the pub.
Mm-hmm.
So we pull up, and there's a bunch of trucks and cars. All the lights are off. We're like, God damn it, assholes are at the pub. I was expecting like a text, like, where are you guys at?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chuck said that. Yeah, I think he said if you guys got up there late, they'd probably already be at the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So we're like, whatever, we'll drop our bags off, we'll head to the pub because there's only 2 bars in Fremont.
Right.
It's the pub or the corner pocket.
And they're right across the street from each other.
They're right across the street from each other.
Yeah, I was going to say when we were there, I noticed that. And I was like, huh.
So
smart. Good place to do a pub crawl.
Yeah, exactly. So we, open up the cottage, it's all dark and shit. And I just hear, Tony. Dude, everyone was passed out. It looked like a MASH unit in there.
That doesn't necessarily surprise me.
No.
Yeah.
Now, I mean,
when were they up there Wednesday?
They got up there Thursday.
Okay, I was going to say I thought they were going up before you. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and to flashback to that guy's day, basically they got up and they just started drinking.
Right.
And they hit it hard. And at like 3 o'clock, there's a dude passed out in front of a pub.
You got to get your work
sleeping in the truck. And also, mind you, average age of these guys is probably 50 to 60.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But whatever.
They were thinking liquor is delicious. That's what they were thinking.
So, so Bryan and I were like, Bryan and I,
Ooh, right.
We were like, well, I guess let's have some beers. So we just sat on the porch and bullshit. We had about 3 beers.
Wouldn't it have been hilarious? I mean, yes and no, but if you went out to the beer fridge and it was like empty.
Oh, man.
You'd be like, crazy. Oh, my God.
and one of the guys, Jim, said he was going to come outside and have a beer with us, but he never got out of bed.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's a thought that counts.
It is.
Yeah.
But we had some beers, and, Bryan and I was like, dude, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. I was wide awake.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever, that's cool. And earlier by being like, I think Wednesday, Neo and Annalise text Jeannie and I. It was a big group text merriment.
Right.
And they're like, hey, guys, I know it's last minute, but, do you want to be on our show? And Jeannie's like, well, I can, but Tony, he's going to a guy's weekend.
Right. Like, he may not even, even if he wanted to, he may not be able to.
Yeah, that was basically it.
Yeah.
So it got, and I threw in there, I'm like, if I can, I'll Skype in, but I doubt I'll be able to.
Right.
And, it just so happened that I was able to.
Yeah, because everybody else was knackered already.
Yeah, everyone else was snackered. I was 3 beers deep, so I just sat outside.
You haven't even started warming up at that point.
And there were Labatt blue lights. That doesn't count.
Yeah, you're doing like long toss as a baseball pitcher. You haven't even started really throwing any heat yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so I basically crashed the show.
You'll do that.
Yeah. But it was a good time talking to Jeannie and those 2 guys. I think we ended up doing like a 3-hour podcast.
Yeah, the podcast. Yeah, I was going to say whatever they put up is over 3 hours. So
yeah,
not
I
by
froze
much,
to
but a
death
little bit.
because I just had my hoodie on. I was outside drinking cold beer in the cold because everyone's sleeping inside.
Right.
And I was like on the back porch in that wicker chair right by the router because I wanted to get as best Wi-Fi as I could.
Oh, good call. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have noticed if you did it from inside.
Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I ended up whacking down like 8 beers altogether or something like that.
Yeah, that's a decent night of work.
I got pretty, like Jeannie was, I haven't listened to the whole episode yet because I need to at least hear the part that I didn't hear.
Yeah.
But there's parts towards the end, I'm like, I don't remember saying that. Although I do, and I texted those guys today, and I do have to apologize to anyone who listens because anytime I talk, all you hear is my beard just rubbing the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's funny because I kept forgetting to mention that to you, that on this show, actually, a few times I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Because
with my setup now, we're good. But when I'm using my iPhone mic,
yep,
because it just hangs in the jungle.
Yeah. And where it is, it hangs on your beard. Yeah, it'd be different if it was pushed up higher or underneath. Even if it was underneath, it'd probably be rubbing the whole time. So yeah.
Yeah. So I just kept hearing. Yeah. Like, nah, it's all right. People are loving it. I'm like, okay, well, that's good at least, because it was annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I haven't listened to it. I was going to when I saw you guys were on it, and then I was like, oh my god, it's 3 hours. And I was like, well, I'll tackle this later.
I'll get on that at some
point.
Well,
I was playing. It was after I was done playing, or while I was playing Battlefront. Once I realized there was no chat. Really, you don't really need. There's nothing. The only sound in the game that is that you notice, really, aside from just normal battlefield noises, is every once in a while you hear, and it's
then
like,
you're
oh shit, yeah. Unless it's on your team, then it's cool. Because I was running the one time and I heard that, and I'm like, yeah, and I just ran next to Vader because dude ran right up to the points for us to take over to keep the rebels from getting those signals up. And I'm like, that's a great way to use it, because you just have a Vader run point and you just run behind him, and Vader protects you. Basically, you run up and you disable the thing. It. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I did 2 of the 3 points.
Because I imagine they probably don't allow Vader or Luke to capture the stuff.
Nope.
That'd be too good.
Otherwise, yeah, that's what you would do. You just use it and go do it. No, I tried when I was Luke, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. That's a smart move.
Broken.
Yeah, it would be. But yeah, that's why I was like, see, that's where that strategery comes in, because if someone's like, hey, I got a Vader, be like, cool, let's go take some points.
Yeah.
Then you go do it, But anyway.
So Saturday rolls around, I woke up feeling pretty good, despite the amount of beer I put down.
Yeah, well, you said it was, you started out with some...
I did 3 Labatt's, and it was Heineken.
Yeah, so that. Canadian and then German water. I getcha. Yeah.
Exactly. But, so, get up, and it's like, all right, well, here's what we got to do today. Then the little list is laid out. They actually did a lot of work on Thursday.
I'm picturing Chuck going, okay, here's what we got to do today, and just puts a Bloody Mary in your hand.
Well, that might as well have been what happened next. But, because, they actually did quite a bit of shit on Thursday. And there's one dude, he's the guy that passed out in front of pub. He's a friend of family, just call him Poss.
Okay.
Right? So Poss, he's probably almost 70. He's an old dude. Mm. But he is a cranky motherfucker. Loves the guy. Yeah. But he is a cranky man. And we're getting up, and people are gathering their wits and shit.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go to breakfast. And he's been sitting in his truck waiting for 30 minutes for people to get him outside.
Oh,
he's just sitting there idling.
Wow.
Yeah. So, of course, because actually the Fremont Pub makes really good food. Mm-hmm. We went there for breakfast. And it was Bloody Mary time.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
And you got to wash it down with something.
I basically had 2 because she made a huge pitcher of them.
Yeah.
And it was weird because it was 4 of us in this side of the bar were drinking and the other guys were not. And we were clearly separated. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And, we're all like, get some, put some in your coffee. And, Poss, I'm not drinking today. I'm not drinking.
Yeah. Which
is pretty standard for him.
All right.
So we all hammered down breakfast. I'm already starting to feel buzzed. I had 2 Bloody Marys. I started drinking an Oberon.
Nice.
And I think I had more beer after that because we were at the pub for a while.
Right.
Well, Poss and another dude, Zenny, they leave. They just take off. We're like, well, they went and bought beer and then took off.
Ah, right.
So all right. Well, we're like, we should probably go to the corner pocket.
Naturally, I mean, it's the right thing to do. Yeah,
it's the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not fair to go to one place and not go to the other. You got to keep the economy balanced in the area.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So we went to the corner pocket, had more beers, and
what's also really funny about this for people who haven't been to this area is that right across the street from these 2 places pretty much is Gaze that Tony referenced
there's
earlier.
A liquor store.
Yeah, so it's not like you're, it's everywhere you want for booze in that town is right there.
And it's literally a one stoplight town.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Yeah. So we walk in a pocket, and it was this girl's first day bartending. Mm. And here comes this crew of drunks.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And Chuck's Chuck. He basically feels like he owns Fremont.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I'm sure he pays a lot of bills in there for people.
Yeah.
But like the owner was sitting at the end of the bar having a beer, and Chuck's talking to Taylor, and she's like, we all need this, that, and this and that. And she's like, okay, it's going to be this much. She's like, what? I need to start a tab. She's like, well, I need a credit card or anything. And Chuck's like, no. He calls her the owner. He's like, who owns this bar? And the guy's like, yeah, you do. So we're having plenty of beers at the Pocket now. And then Chuck's brother shows up because we've been waiting for him so he can help us do something. And we have some more beers.
Well, yeah,
and then Jack's like,
well, you got to catch him up. I mean,
well,
you can't just come in cold on this. Yeah.
No, that's crazy talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's like, man, I'm starving. I'm like, oh, actually, I'm sorry, Bryan. It's all coming back to me. We had breakfast, and we hung out at the pub for a while, and then we went back to the cottage.
Okay,
this is what he asked. We went back to the cottage, and Paz and Zenny did most of the work already.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So we just had a couple odds and ends, and then we had to go. Yeah, then because he and Chuck wanted to put his golf carts in the building that his brother owns. Okay, okay. Now it's come back.
All right.
That's where we met Jack. Then we went to the corner Pocket.
Okay.
And got even more hammered and terrorized the bartender.
As is tradition.
That is his tradition.
Yeah.
When Jack goes, I'm starving, I got to go get some food.
Uh-oh.
To get some more food.
All right. Hold on. In between you saying, Jack saying, I need to go get some food, and something you just said there, it cut out. So
well, Jack's like, I need to get food. It's lunchtime. I'm starving.
Right.
So we went back across the street to the pub.
Naturally.
Well,
yeah,
of course.
Sure. Well, no big deal. Just playing a little, pub pinball,
Now, at this point, shit's real hazy for me.
Yeah, I imagine.
Like, I half remember eating a BLT.
Okay.
Like this, and I remember just like some sort of zombie probably. It looks like Walking Dead with BLTs.
Right.
I'm sure.
Right. I imagine on these trips, you probably fast forward past Raccoon most of the time.
Because I get to the point I don't move.
Right. That's
I don't raccoon as much with the older guys, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know why.
It's interesting because like when you get to that certain point, you hit Raccoon, and I become immobile. So like once I realize I'm that kind of drunk, I'm like, nah, I'm good right here. Like when we were at the bachelor party, and I was hammering shots with James, and I'm just like, and you guys are like, hey, and I'm like, no, if I move, it's over.
Yeah, it's done. So done.
Yeah. When I move, it's to go to bed pretty much, and that's the end of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, like I said, this part, it's fucking hazy, man. I do recall we went back, and I ran into one of my other buddies that lives up there, Eric. He had his kids. Because Chuck had his buddy Jim had his new Corvette up there, which is a sick ass car. Looks like
I
remember. Go to the moon.
I remember you telling me about it last time. Yeah,
and his kids were cracking me up because all they wanted to do was sit in the vet. Jim's like, I don't care.
Yeah,
Eric, their dad's freaking out.
Yeah.
Don't put your shoes on anything.
Right, don't touch
anything.
it. Yeah, sure.
And then their kids are probably like 6 and 7. They're real close, super young. The one kid's sitting in the driver's seat, grabbing the steering wheel. He's just like, I want to break these tires loose and do burnouts.
That's awesome.
I don't know where he got that from, but it really made me laugh.
Are you sure you're not just thinking it was a kid, but it was actually one of your group?
It might have been me.
That would be really funny if that came out later.
I did want to have
like if Chuck's like there weren't any kids there. That was Tony doing that. Like
I wanted him to give me a ride in the thing because I'd love to take a ride in it.
Yeah,
I don't want to ask to drive it. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
but I mean, I just was too drunk too quick to even. And he leaves so early. He was gone by the time I got up the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, but so at this point we're finishing stuff up and. Because Bryan and I are the young guys.
Yeah.
We get to go hop in the canal and pull out the jet ski lifts.
Right.
Well, first I had to get the one jet ski off the lift and go put it on the trailer. Mind you, I had zero business doing this.
Yeah, it sounds like the only thing you had business doing was probably hitting a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went in. I didn't even bring swim trunks. I just put on some golf shorts I had.
Right.
And no life jacket.
Smart.
Cranked the thing down in the water, fired up, and I'm, Paulie, one of the older dudes, was driving the truck over. I thought he was going to the marina, so I almost just went straight to the marina, which is like way on the other side of the lake.
Like on the jet ski, or
yeah,
okay. Yeah. Damn it, Skype! Quit freezing. All right.
And thank God I saw the truck backing up to like the boat ramp that's right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Because I just went, and so I'm just sitting there doing donuts, just waiting for him to back up, and I nailed it first time.
Nice.
And like I said, zero business on this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember Paulie driving me back to the cottage.
Well, you probably just had a little nap,
I barely remember him strapping it down, because I know I didn't.
I'm sure you were tired, It's a lot of work to get in,
So, but now we got to go back and hop in the canal and get the jet ski lifts out, which, they're not that heavy. They're aluminum, whatever. It's just kind of awkward.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're hammered. Yeah.
Yeah, but, it was like vagina-inducing cold water. And Bryan and I is shorter. He's like probably 5'6", 5'5". He's a short dude.
So it was up to like his ears.
He fell in the canal.
Right.
Off the dock. Fell in.
Oh, jeez.
So we're lifting him out, and two other guys on shore are grabbing him from us.
Now, what's funny is when you say we're lifting him out, I'm picturing you lifting Bryan out, not
Well, here's the thing, Bryan, is I only remember taking the first lift out of the water. I don't remember taking the second lift out. I don't remember carrying him to the driveway, because that's where we're the next morning. I do have cuts on my hands and a big gash on my side.
Yeah.
So I can only assume it's from that.
Probably, yeah.
But at this point,
Wow.
I went back inside, I changed, and I sat at the table and watched some football, and I started getting a nods. This is probably 6 o'clock.
Right.
And I just went and laid down.
Right.
And I was out till about midnight. Got up, smashed some waters, and went back to sleep for the rest of the day.
Yeah. I remember you posting that, about being the only one up at like 6 or whatever, because, or blacking out and then waking back up or whatever it was that you posted. Yeah.
It was. I haven't had a day like that in a long time. But the problem was I started at like 9, and I didn't drink any water.
Yeah,
it was 9. It was straight alcohol all day.
I'm not surprised in the least by that.
Normally I mix in some water, but it's just never. I guess when we're going pub to pub, I'm not going to order a water when they have like Dark Horse on tap.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yep.
Yeah, it was a shit show. And I'm glad I slept as much as I did, because I woke up feeling fine.
Right. Oh,
which is shocking.
Yeah, because normally
I was starving because I didn't eat dinner, but
yeah, I imagine so. Yeah. Your body's like, oh.
And apparently those guys were up past me doing I don't even know what.
That's so mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell can you do that at that age?
I don't know.
That's something. That's seasoned professionals right there.
And like Chuck is, he's a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Because apparently there's a woman that's like really needs like financial help in town. And a long time ago, he bought this piece of art that hangs on the wall. It's just like some chick with just big giant boobs.
Yeah.
Like it's like a 3D sculpture.
Okay.
And he bought it. And my mom was like, no.
Yeah.
This is not coming in our house.
I can imagine so. Yeah.
So he gave it to this woman to hang up in her bar or whatever, right?
Right.
Well, she needs money, so he bought it back from her over the weekend.
Oh, jeez.
And now he's trying to convince Bryan and I and myself to, like, figure out how we could smuggle it into his bathroom in his garage without my mom knowing. And we're both like, no, we're not. No. We're staying out of this.
Yeah, smart, yeah.
He's like, come on, no one will know. And no one, if someone brought up, like, well, what about if the grandkids see it? And he's like, I'll put a bra on it or something. He's like, you know what? If the boys are tall enough to pee in the urinal there, they're tall enough to look at boobs. Which is sound logic.
I agree. Yeah, that's...
Because he does have a little, like urinal closet in his garage, which I think is a great idea.
Right.
I would love to have that in my garage.
Yeah, most people, that would just be the side of the garage, probably. But
yeah.
He's go pee on the
I've
side.
done that plenty of times with people's garages.
Right, yeah.
Sorry, T's mom.
It's not hers anymore. It's fine.
That's true. But yeah, that was, and then, the next morning, thank God, Indiana laws don't allow bars to open at noon because it was Sunday. Because I'm sure it would have been like, hey, let's have breakfast at the pub. And both Bryan, he had a soccer game to go to. I just wanted to get home.
Right.
I was so done. Yeah, and it's all just firing up for Wednesday when I'm flying down to Florida to really do some damage.
I was going to say to actually drink with him. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This was the pregame.
Yeah, that's what I kept telling him, because Bryan's coming with us. It's his first. He's never been down there. I'm like, dude, you have no idea what you're getting into.
Yeah, and
I'm
you've
like, this is nothing.
And you've only been to one, so it's
I've done it twice.
Twice, yeah. But even still, I mean, you're still not the seasoned pro they are. Yeah. Oh boy.
It was something.
Yeah, it'll be something, all right. Mess.
I mean, when Sunday morning and a couple of guys, it's like 8 o'clock and they're walking around with beers. I'm like, dude, how the fuck?
Well, that was the same way, like when we were at, for the bachelor party, like those guys, man, no more than get up in the morning and like one of them while he's making eggs, cracking a beer open, and you and I are hammering waters and Gatorades outside. And it's like, all right, we're going to set the day off with this and then we'll move to,
Like I need to soften the beaches before I throw on the assault again.
Man. And that was it, too. I just was like, man, we drank so much yesterday. Like, I need some water, some Gatorade, or both. And, man.
Yeah, it was, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I always have fun hanging with that. I mean, they're older guys, but they're all hilarious.
Yeah.
But, Jesus Christ. Whenever I hear, guys, weekends this day, it's like, oh, fuck.
It's like, I know I'm going to have fun, but...
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know I'm going to have fun. I know I'm going to, probably be sore because I always end up hurting myself somehow.
You'll do that, yeah.
Because I'm, I woke up Sunday and my shoulders were so sore. And I'm like, it's got to be from those fucking lifts.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't probably lifting properly.
I was just going to say, it's got to have to do with being drunk while doing it, because you're just like...
Yeah, exactly. I'm not using, like, proper form or anything, or, like, tighten the core,
Right, putting on your lifting belt and such. Yeah,
lifting belt, my little tights.
Nice. I thought you said you had your golf shorts on. Aren't those your golf shorts? You're going on the course in the most scandalous of outfits.
Exactly. A little pair of nutters with the little alligator on it.
Well, obviously.
The Lacoste alligator, however you say that.
Actually, it looks like you have a sweater vest on the front.
That's just my hair shirt.
Oh.
It's shaved into a sweater vest.
I guess it's better than going out in your battle armor to golf.
That's true.
Oof.
War paint or whatever. War armor.
I don't remember anymore.
I don't remember either.
Too many mixing.
It was like 2 episodes ago.
I know. Whew.
Silly.
Feels like forever. Even though it's only been like a week.
Yeah.
No. It's kind of
weird. Fly out noon-ish Wednesday. And, those guys are leaving at like 6 in the morning, so they're already going to be... Oh, boy. Yeah, it's like 2 different flights.
Are they leaving Wednesday or Tuesday?
They're going to go up... The usual routine is you get an early flight. You go up Tuesday night because there's a hotel you can stay at in Detroit.
Uh-huh.
That they'll hold your car for a week for free.
Oh, okay. That's what Chuck was talking about.
So they go up there, they sleep there, they get hammered.
What? Might as well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then their day progresses.
Yeah, well, these business trips, you can't go into them soft. You gotta hit the work early.
Yeah.
Oof.
So because we're flying with Jack, who's Chuck's brother. He might as well be like. I can't really call him like an uncle because he's not old enough. He's about my same. He's a little older than me, not by much.
Yeah.
But so it's him and his buddy Chad, and then Bryan and I and myself are doing the later flight. And those guys are over the weekend are like, "When are you gonna be at the airport? We're planning to be in there like 8." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm in no rush to get to the airport bar."
Yeah, right.
I don't. What am I gonna do? Get a $7 Bud Light or whatever?
Yeah, or you could drink. Drink before you leave.
I'm okay. We have an hour layover in North Carolina. Then I'll go to the bar. That's fine.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Got to pass the hour somehow. Might as
well.
It's like
hour and a half even. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be the same way. I'd be like, why do I want to hurry up and wait? It's different. Like I wouldn't want to run like last minute or anything. But like, why get there?
No, I'm going to get there with just enough time to get through security and maybe hang out in the terminal for like 15 minutes.
You already fly nude everywhere, so you don't have to worry about them, with the checks and stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
You're just like, look, there's only one place I could hide it, and you're more than welcome to look.
Yeah. Go ahead, check it out.
Yeah, and you just immediately stand there with your legs spread. Yeah, it's ooh.
I'm just the one thing I'm not looking forward to with this trip coming up.
Yeah.
Is the travel back.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's always the worst. It's brutal.
Just because it's...
Just because you're so worn down.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The 5 days. Although, I guess to be fair, with the nonsense I got into on the last one, I didn't sleep that first night. I just slept on the plane all the way home.
Right, I could imagine.
And that was like cool time travel.
Right?
It's like, oh, shit, I'm in Atlanta. Oh, we're in Detroit. Cool.
Yeah, that's not so bad. That's why I always hated, like, I have the hardest time sleeping in cars, usually, so...
Right.
So it's like, whatever the trip is back, it always feels like forever for me, because usually I'm tired, but I can't sleep, and, the way home always seems to feel longer than the trip down anyway, so it's like,
My problem with sleeping in cars is I drive so much now, because it's my job.
Yeah.
That if I'm starting to fall asleep and like I feel something weird in the movement of the car, it wakes me up.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a sudden like slowing down or a weird jerk in the wheel.
Yeah.
So it's like ugh. I'm just too used to being in control of the car.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that with the plane at least because you're not used to flying. So
that's true.
Yeah. And by flying, I mean actually piloting, not just flying in a plane, because that you've done enough times.
Yeah, that's one thing that doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
Get me up there and get me out. I'm good.
Right.
It's way better than driving.
Except for the puddle jumper part of it.
Dude, that was awesome.
Fuck that.
No puddle jumper this year.
Oh,
not from North Carolina, but South Carolina.
Oh, just straight flying from there?
It's like Detroit to Carolina, and then Carolina to Key West.
Oh, okay. Now, see, that's more the way. If I ever were to go, that's the way I would want to go, because there's no way.
Because it's a decent-sized plane that lands there.
Yeah.
Because before we went to like Fort Myers in Florida, and then you take a little puddle jumper to the island.
For the size guy I am, no fucking way. There's just no way I'd feel safe. Even if I was 100% safe, like somehow guaranteed I was going to make it, I'd still be like, no, I'm good.
But what I got out of that first sentence you said, Brian, is you would consider going to Key West.
Well, there's a lot of drinking involved.
Yeah, I think I don't remember how many bars in a square
probably
mile radius.
To get me to go, we'd probably have to get to the airport at 8 in the morning, because I'm probably going to need all that drinking time.
Right.
And probably random pills, but we won't talk about that on air. No.
But yeah, I'm sure I'll have plenty of stories for next podcast, because I'll be back in time, because this one will go up Monday that I come back.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll have plenty of goodness, and I'm sure check Instagram, the Monotony, check Twitter, Monotony.
Yeah.
Check your text messages, ladies.
Yeah. If you'd like Tony to dirty text you, send it. Yeah. Not you, Neil.
Yeah. I probably will.
He probably will. Yeah.
Because it's hilarious.
Knowing you probably will, yeah.
There is podcasters who have had the folly of actually giving me their phone number. And I will just harass Big Dev.
Harris.
Harris. Power bottom.
I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, because about all we're going to talk about, well, maybe we'll see on the football, but yeah, it looked like Dev might have got out of the bottom spot this week.
Oh, shit.
Last time I checked, Neil was party bottom, but there's still a game left, so I don't know if it was that close or not. Because we have, the game that's going on right now.
One single point separates them.
Nice. So it could be a tie for party bottom. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. I'm only one single point above Dev.
Well, that's the thing. Our whole league, there's only a couple points that separate pretty much wherever you are from the next spot up to the next. Yeah. Because, like, for me and Garrett, I think there's, 2 or 3 points between us. But
I might get splashed by the nonsense going on in the power bottom position.
Well, that's the way you like it, though. The bottom is messy. That's why it's called the sloppy party bottom.
That's true. So. I just got to make sure I get a big poncho like I'm going to see Gallagher.
Right.
Or Shamu.
Fair enough. Yeah, because after you get back from Key West, that weekend after that is Beer Fest.
Yeah, it's Detroit Fall Beer Fest, which will be another shit show.
That won't be that bad.
Well, I think it's going to be a shit show, because we're talking like Hopcat as well.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a shit show then.
Yeah, and there's going to be a large crew.
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking to, Michelle actually the other day, because they're getting an Airbnb when they go, and she's super nervous about it.
She should be.
because she's like, I know how Jesse is when he gets really drunk, and I just don't want him to start breaking other people's stuff.
Okay, now does he get like raccoon type, or does he get like
I guess
violent?
It sounds like he gets into things.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I was gonna say if he gets violent, I can't handle that kind of a thing.
Well, I told her, I was like, well, if he starts really acting up, he can just sleep with T.
Damn it.
T can contain him.
That's true. T could contain him.
Yeah, I know. You'd be like, you just got a grounded pound like Big Country, just lay on him.
Mm-hmm. That's all we'll do. We'll just T lay on Jesse for a little bit.
Yeah,
well, we got to be
Jesse's
careful because, Jesse's a little fella, so we don't,
But if T like lays across his lap, he's not getting up.
No, but that's we got to be careful that it's only a temporary not getting up thing.
That's true.
We got to make sure T doesn't kill him.
Yeah. I mean, if you got to remember, we're gonna have T and Big Dev with us.
I know.
There's a couple big dudes.
Yeah, we certainly can put the girth on somebody if we need to.
In fact, this is going to be excellent for like smashing through lines.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We'll just run the 32 belly option.
Smart, nice. Hot damn! This is a good idea.
Yeah, no, we need to bring these guys to all the beer fests.
You're right. This is really smart. I like this idea a lot.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that
Dev,
should be.
You're coming with us to every beer fest.
I know. I really wish that was sooner, but because
it's like a week away.
I know. I'm excited for it. I wanted to. Not everyone gets to go to Key West and get hammered, Tony.
Oh, dude.
I have to do it from the confines of my own home.
Detroit's gonna be awesome, though.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Should be a good time. We'll see.
I'm trying to decide if I'm dressing up still.
Dressing up?
Because it's right by Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about throwing on my Wilfred costume.
Well, and the weather will probably be okay for that.
Yeah, the Wilfred costume it's a thin line.
Can you wear actual shoes in that costume, though?
Yeah, you can wear actual shoes. But the problem with that costume is it is ridiculously hot.
Yeah, but like if the weather's anything like last year, it was like fantastic.
Yeah,
so,
I just have to judge properly what to wear.
Yeah,
because like the one time I wore,
just take a backpack you can strip halfway down out of the costume.
I could like take a flannel off or something.
Yeah. That's why because that's like you can like zip it down to waist level.
It's basically like a onesie pajama.
Yeah, exactly.
Type thing.
So no big deal.
I mean, because I wore it to a costume party, I just wore boxers under it.
Yeah,
it was so hot.
That makes sense. Yeah. Right.
But yeah, so I was thinking about because first Jeannie wanted to wear it, and I'm like, I realize you're gonna have to take that whole costume off when you want to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Much easier for a guy because
exactly. I just pulled the old red rocket out, and hit the urinal,
Well, maybe.
Yeah, in theory.
or hit the walls near the urinal, whichever. Depending on where we're at in the evening.
Yeah, this is true.
Or hit the side of the porta potty, meaning outside, not inside.
Find fire hydrants and stuff.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. If you do that, I'm going to have to, angle myself correctly and take a picture.
There's a strong chance maybe on the walk home.
Yeah. Right. Wait, walk? Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Walk to the cab.
Okay. I was going to say, man, we cabbed it back last time.
Yeah, no, it's the best idea ever.
And it's not that far of a walk from where we were, but
I think it's a further walk from where we're at this time.
Okay. But fuck that either way.
I think we're going to cab both ways this time, or at least Uber or something.
Right. Yeah, walking there was fine. Walking back, there was no way in hell. We were all too drunk to be walking back.
See, that's where Michelle and Jesse struck gold with their Airbnb because it's in the Eastern Market where the festival's at.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that was a smart move.
So we just crash at their place.
What?
How are they going to stop us? We'll overpower them.
That's true. Both tiny.
We'll just send Big Dev and T up front.
Yep.
You and I'll sneak through it's the old halfback dive basically. Send in the fullback, send the offensive lineman, and I'll run fullback, and you just tuck her in, and we're all set.
I like it.
Yeah. We'll have Coach Beagley draft us up a play or something.
Excellent.
Yeah. We can't lose.
Hell no.
Nice. That would be kind of funny if that happened. Aside from that rooms have been paid for, but it would be kind of funny just power our way into wherever they're staying, be like, this is ours now.
Yes. This carpet looks comfy.
Yes.
Crunch. But yeah, so the three-legged booze fest for myself.
Right.
Ending at the crown jewel of Michigan, Detroit.
Yeah, that seems right. Yeah.
Now, what we got to decide is if the next day, if we're going back to the ham shop.
I can already hear Jeannie voting no.
Probably.
Unless we're just getting ham.
Yeah, because the ham was amazing.
The ham was amazing, yeah.
I'm sure there's I haven't done any recon yet to see what's around our hotel.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's amazing breakfast somewheres.
Nope.
Because I got to have an amazing breakfast the next day.
No.
God damn it.
Nope.
Plus the next day we're going to see Billy Redface.
Oh, that's right, because we're going Saturday this year. We went Friday last year.
Yep, Saturday Beer Fest, Sunday Billy Burr. I'm off that Monday afterwards.
Yeah, that'll be a train wreck. I can just see us. We're all going to be so low energy for Bill Burr. We'll be excited to see him.
We got all day to get back hair to dog.
Yeah, you're right. Good point. All right, well, we'll talk more about that probably on the next show. And the show absolutely. After that especially, because that'll be after it. So, Good times.
Good times.
So anything else happened? Well, that's pretty much where you've been since we recorded last.
Yeah,
but
I worked today. That sucked.
That's awesome, yeah. Wait, hold on. We have Tony's work update. It sucked.
Sucked.
Moving on.
Also this.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Yeah. On the upside, all you got to do is get through. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Figured you would, but
one more day, and then
And then it'll be Tuesday.
And then it'll be Three Ring Circus.
Like I said, then it'll be Tuesday all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'll probably have a new piercing, a new tattoo.
Yeah.
A sunburn,
right,
and half a liver.
That sounds about like last time you went. Yeah.
Maybe herpes.
Why, are you going to get rid of it?
It'll be fun. It's always fun.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh man.
The food's phenomenal. What I need to do this year is there's certain two guys that I just need to not follow around drunkenly like I did last year.
Yeah.
Because I'll save so much money by not going to strip club.
Also that, yeah.
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 Yeah, that is certainly, it's just throwing money down.
Don't get me wrong. I like naked ladies, and I like paying a little extra to go back in the room and have them dance right on me.
Right.
But, yeah, I'd rather just go spend that money elsewhere.
A lot of money, yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Especially when you're hammered.
Yeah, see, that was always my thing. Like, I had told people before, like, because they'd be like, drinking in the strip clubs. And I'm like, if you're going to go to the strip club, you should stay sober as hell.
Oh, yeah.
That way you can full on enjoy it, and you're not going to go broke because you're going to be like, I'm not throwing all of my money at this.
Yeah. Like, I'd love another dance, pretty lady.
Yeah. No problem, sailor.
Yeah.
You got a sexy voice.
For some reason today, I was thinking about Halloween. I was trying to figure out, like, shit, I don't have a costume yet,
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping to be Macho Man, but I just haven't put a costume together.
Right. It's easy enough to do. Do you have a casket? Anyway, moving on.
Hilarious.
Just wrap yourself around a tree. Anyway.
But the thought crossed my mind. I was like, I could really make Jeannie's day. Because the one thing she's always wanted for me to do is she always wanted to put me in a skirt.
Yeah.
I was like, I got nice legs. Right. I do lunges and shit.
Right.
I'm like,
and you shave them already, so yeah.
Well, dude, that'd choke out about 3 razors. But I'm like, maybe I'll make her day and I'll let her dress me up as a woman because all I want to do is show up like, I'll even shave the legs if this happens.
That's a terrible idea.
But I'll show up with my giant beard in women's gear, just be like, sup, sluts. That's all I want to do.
That's pretty funny. Leave. I agree. That would be pretty damn funny. Yeah.
Get a wig, a big luxurious wig, but the beard stays.
That's fair. I think that's totally fair because if nothing else, you just say I'm the bearded woman and there's your costume.
Yeah.
Or you could just say it's Thursday.
I mean, I dare say in the proper shoes, my calves will pop better than some of the ladies in our group.
You may be right. I don't. All we can do is find out. Have everyone wear the sexy shoes, and we can, me and T can judge it.
Yeah.
So,
It's like grade A ham hocks at the end of my legs here.
Right. the worst thing had happened. That'll happen. You'll fall in love with yourself in the mirror even more. And
yeah, it's over, Jenny.
Like, sorry, Jeannie, we're through. I'm marrying myself.
Marrying me. Yeah,
look at all this.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do for Halloween, though.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, you probably won't fall into yourself because you don't have luscious chest yams. So
yeah, this is true.
Chest
yams. I love the terminology.
Yeah, luscious chest yams.
Luscious.
Yeah. So I mean, I know you can take care of that with science and all, but
well, yeah, I mean, but I'm good.
Yeah. That would be hilarious to just, and probably somewhat mind-blowing to see, because
believe me. I was thinking it too, and I was like, it'd be more just for the one laugh of walking in and just going sub-slut.
Yeah. That's good enough, though. I mean, right?
Right. Be even better, like to do it like bar hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like my dad, the one year, put on a dress of my mom's and a wig, and like her sun hat, and went down and visited my sister when she worked at Major Magic's, which for those of you not in the area, it's basically like a Chuck E. Cheese. And he went down and visited her, and people there had no idea that it was my dad, and he had like hose on and everything. And yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, it was
good on him.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. That was the only reason. That's the whole thing. He put it on just to go down there, just to basically for a sup sluts moment, and
just bust her balls or whatever.
Yeah, good time. Wade.
Try to remember, we came up with a term for that a long time ago with Tate.
Yeah, we actually named one of our episodes that, I believe, too, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. It was something about flaps, wasn't it?
I think it was Bustin' Flaps, if I'm not mistaken.
Flaps?
It was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounds violent.
It does sound violent.
I don't know why, but Bustin' Flaps sounds more violent than Bustin' Balls to me.
It does.
I don't know why, but it does.
That's a sext. Sup, girl? I'm gonna bust them flaps.
Yikes! That just
what?
No.
No, you're not, Dr. Huxtable.
You're not getting anywhere near my flaps.
Oh my! Oh my!
Yeah, boy. So I read a bit of news this week about a movie that I'm curious to see what you think of this.
All right.
So Kung Pow Enter the Fist is getting a sequel.
What? You say Kung Pow Enter the Fist is getting a sequel?
I did. Oh.
It deserves that.
I figured that's where you were going to go, but I wasn't sure.
It's also
fucking A right.
Yeah, well, Doctor. Oh,
that's amazing.
Wow. What's his name? Steve, was it Odekirk? Not Odenkirk, but Odekirk. The writer, director, and star of the original recently made an appearance at Dragon Fest, where he announced he was finally moving forward with the development. The first question many will ask themselves is why, which, fuck those people.
Yeah, exactly. You're assholes.
But the rest of us...
You know what I ask those people? Why are you still living?
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to skim real quick to see if... No, I don't know. I was curious to see if anything was, said, but he definitely said that he's moving forward with it, which is awesome, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll happen. It just means he's moving forward with it, although it wouldn't shock me at some point if we see a Kickstarter for
I would support it.
Yeah.
That movie is that was like one of my heavy rotation movies when I worked at the video store.
Yep.
I work with a Betty, and every time I think about her, it's like, evil Betty. That's all I could think
every
of.
Every time, yeah. I know, I'm laughing because of, there shows a picture of him when he was, he's by the fire, and there's like a bunch of like armadillos, like watching him dance drunkenly by the fire or whatever it was.
Right.
And, there's just like a gif of it just going back and forth to the thing.
It's mesmerizing,
yeah,
isn't it?
It kind of was, yeah. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, well, I have to talk about that because I know that'll tighten Tony's pants a little bit.
Boy, did it. Glad I'm wearing these loosey-goosey gym shorts.
Oh, boy.
Jeez, I'm crow. That's phenomenal.
Right? Yeah, that's pretty much the only story I had for the week, though. I have a shut up and take my money.
It's the only story for the week, just to let you know.
I forgot to send it to you, actually.
You know what that story should have been prefaced with?
What's that?
Good news, everyone.
You're absolutely right.
Raping the soundboard
Boy,
today.
you're just all over that thing. Jesus.
So you have a...
Shut up and take my money.
I do. What the hell? We're talking about it anyway. Might as well just get it out of the way, and then we can go to the Q, the W.
Oh, shit, I got to pick one out.
Well, you don't have to. We could carry the one over.
Oh, I have one.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So...
It was actually inspired by my Daft Pod appearance.
Ah, nice. I saw this as a giveaway on, I forgot where it was, but they were giving some of these away, and I can't remember, I feel like we might have talked about them before, but I don't remember. Anywho, they're pint glasses that have, like, power-up hearts on them from, like, Zelda, and when you fill them with a cold liquid, the hearts fill up. And then as it gets warm or empties, the hearts diminish.
How much are those?
$20 for 4 pint glasses.
That ain't bad.
It's not
$5 a pop.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're on ThinkGeek.
Can I get like Melanie and Chalk put on them too?
Melon Chalk in the morning,
or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So I saw those and I was like, these are pretty awesome, and I kind of want these because I love the idea of as the beer diminishes, so do the hearts, because that's the way it is.
Right.
And the way to replenish is to replenish.
Replenish.
Boom. That's the...
Oh, my bad.
Shut up and take my money.
There you go.
It looks like they also have a coffee mug available that does a similar thing.
That's pretty cool, too.
Not as cool as pint glasses, though.
Well, you're not a coffee guy.
Exactly. Plus, I could drink my coffee out of pint glasses. It's fine.
Yeah.
Although it wouldn't work as well because, warm would empty it. Actually, it'd be an accurate representation of me with coffee.
Fair enough.
They wouldn't fill up with coffee the way it would for most people.
See, the coffee cup I want to get, and I can't remember who puts it out, but I know I could just Google it. It just says, like a cup of get shit done. Like, oh, that's very appropriate.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, though. It's no Chalk and Mel or Chalk and Melanie or whatever the hell it was.
Whatever it was, I don't even remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got, though. Aside from the Q, the W. Yeah.
Q to W.
Right.
Did you get any email? I guess we should still probably accept answers for our next show for this one, just because the show came out today.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're recording now.
Yeah, we gave all of one day for people to turn around on it. Although we did get a decent amount. I put it up, I think, on Saturday or Sunday. I put it up. But,
right.
So actually, before we get into this,
sure.
I need to do a quick break, and then we'll come back and do the Q of the W.
Okay, fair enough.
So.
This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcast Network.
Welcome to the Wicked Radio Network.
You are now leading the world of Musings of a Geek podcast network. Stay geeky, my friends.
Susan, open the door.
Oh my God, what happens now? He's gonna break down the door, and she's gonna hide.
I'm breaking down the door. Don't you hide.
Oh God, what now? He's gonna find her hiding in the bathroom.
I know you're in the bathroom. I just want to talk, honey.
He's lying. He has a knife behind his back.
Oh, yeah? Why do you have a knife behind your back?
How did you know?
That loud nod in the audience said so.
Well, it's not what you think.
He's gonna tell her it's to cut the cable because she wants to be on the Tangent Bound Live Show. November 15th, 6 p.m. It's gonna be awesome.
You'll want to have your own free podcast on the network.
Now they'll make up and do the nasty.
Oh, honey, let's make up and do the nasty.
Wow. What happens now? Now we're getting out of the theater, and everybody else will beat the shit out of us in the parking lot.
TangentBoundNetwork.com.
Welcome back to the Salty Language Program, where we're bringing you this week's Q to W. Or actually last week's, rather.
Right. Well, like yesterday's, but anyway.
Yeah, yesterday's Q to W. Like I said, and we'll read off, if we get any more, we'll read them off on the next show. Because I'm sure we might get a few more, you never know. But the last one was, what was your roller girl name?
Yeah.
Did you come up with one, Brian?
You know, it's funny because we've had all this time to think about it.
Yes.
And, yeah, I can't come up with one. Like, you know what? It's funny because usually, you know, like you want to play on words or play on your name or something about your life. I just think I'd end up with either, you know, the old nickname of Stu-Nami, or
So it is strong.
You know, or I'd just, you know, or I'd probably just go with, you know, Signor Delicioso because it just works everywhere. Plus, it'd be fun to wear a lucha mask while I'm doing it.
Ninjutsu's not bad.
That's
either.
true too. Yeah, there is that one. Yeah. So I'd probably end up somewhere in that range, and it doesn't quite fit, but you know, like I said, Signor Delicioso would probably be the most fun to use because I could wear like a real short cape and no.
Well, yeah, but why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Lots of glitter.
Right. Obviously. Well, I also would have, you know, glitter to blow in people's eyes and stuff.
Well, of course.
Because that shit would never get out of there.
Hell no.
You have fabulous eyes. I can't see.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It burns.
Yeah. So
it's glitter mixed with broken glass.
Right.
Because you're hardcore.
Obviously. Yeah. So did you come up with one?
Yeah. Well, it's probably going to have to be bearded slut.
All right, so next year's Halloween costume for you is roller derby costume.
Get a helmet that says bearded slut.
Damn right. Sub sluts.
Oh my!
That's what we should do. Is like, you know, we should just get a thing together and get like wigs with like pigtails and shit for like you, me, and T, and put together a roller derby team for next year.
And Dev.
And Dev, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we
Dev.
need what do they call the real fast ones? Are they jammers? Is that what they call them?
No idea. Yeah,
I think they call them jammers. We need to get Jesse for that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He certainly will not be the one throwing the weight around. That's for damn sure. We'll throw him around maybe. But
yeah, perfect. So we got a couple responses on the face page.
Yeah.
Two of them came from Angry Oz. He went with Juggy Knot.
Nice.
Which is pretty strong.
Yeah.
And he was going to go with, quote unquote, was going to be Jaja Minx. But that sounds like a Down syndrome transvestite.
Wow. I was thinking
Ouch.
It just sounds like him in drag, but all right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, all right, fair enough, whatever.
And then our pal FRJ from the soon-to-be returning Ridiculous Ramblings podcast.
Right.
Put up his would be Menstra Psycho.
That's disturbing.
Yes.
Oh, boy. All right, let's see. And from our the Salty Language Kik Group, which you can find if you're on Kik at SL Pod, or was it hashtag SL Pod on there? However you look at them, I don't remember. From Matt from the Passersby podcast said his derby name would be Shaq on Crack because he's super tall but super skinny, which we can verify.
Yes, confirmed.
Party Bottom, Power Party Bottom, Big Dev said his derby name would be the same as his wrestling name, the Genetic Leftover, which I understand that.
Right.
Then our friend Garrett said that his name would be Salmonella Fitzgerald, which I love. And he'd sing scat and hit people with raw chicken. And Heno said that his teammate could be, I don't know how to say this, so if I say it wrong, well, screw you for not understanding. Was it Trichinella or Trichinella, Armstrong, and Fling Pork, which that's a fun, like, ringworm thing. Or
pork worms.
Pork worms, yeah. So, good
Which
times.
actually sounds like a delicious snack.
Pork worms?
Actually, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It sounds horrible.
It sounds awful, yeah.
Never mind. I hear pork, my mind immediately goes to, like, rinds.
Yeah. Well, you hear pork and you're like, delicious, and then you're forgetting the worms part of it, which not so delicious.
Not so delicious.
Probably. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. All right. So you got any more?
So, in no, I don't have any more.
Oh, actually, I do. My fault.
Oh.
I went to post this on the show's Twitter, and I accidentally posted it on mine originally, and I got an answer, where is it, from, was it at, was it EMIIILYT? Her name, or it shows Erie Emily, and she said her name would be Kemily because she's a chemist and her name's Emily. So
that's pretty good.
It's a strong name, right?
Yeah, it is.
And Fluffy Bunny Ash said that she has a couple friends in roller derby, but she doesn't have like a name, but she's been part of trying to help others come up with their names. And some of the names they came up with were Dreadful Penny, All of Her Twist, where is it? Kaleidoscope, which that's a good one. I like
that is a really good one.
Prism Break, which is a good one. And Royal Rainbow. Rainbow, of course, spelled REIGN.
Yeah, like Reign of Terror.
Right.
Yeah.
So those are pretty strong. I enjoy those.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got too. And like I say, I'm sure we might get a few more trickling in, like from Cheeto and stuff like that.
Right.
But this one, it actually is inspired by you, and I already answered it on Daft Pod.
Okay.
And I don't remember what the context was because I was drinking. But for some reason, I called you the Destroyer, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And that really tickled Neil. He just started laughing.
Now I got to listen because I can't think of how you would know I'm a destroyer. Because you aren't Anyway. Moving on.
But then I came up with the whole like thing like, well, if I ran into Zuul, meaning of Gozer, I would name you as the Destroyer. So I need to know what people's Destroyer would be if they ran into Zuul, meaning of Gozer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you don't know what that is, shut this podcast off, go watch Ghostbusters, and then rejoin us.
Yes. Yeah, this is going to be another one I'm going to have to wait and answer.
I already picked mine. It's you.
Yeah, I mean, I could just be, oh, mine's you. It's just nice.
Sup, sluts.
That actually seems more appropriate now, doesn't it? Like, I kind of want T to be the Destroyer because I just want T to have that kind of like, attitude going on about it.
Right.
Plus, he just go around saying all day, basically.
Oh, yeah.
There's my Destroyer. All day.
All day.
Yep.
Big can all day rolling around.
Right.
We're trying to drink it.
What, tea?
Oh, if I meant actual all day.
Oh, yeah. If there's a big can of that around, we would try to drink it.
Yeah. We will destroy it. For the cause.
Yep. All right, I got to write that down so I don't forget it.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a complicated Q of the W. Oh, I mean, meaning the wording of it.
Oh.
Yeah. If you were to encounter, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to put that on Twitter. You just want to use like 700.
I have it in my, because whenever I, think of one of these, I throw it in my Evernote.
Yeah.
So I just have it typed in here as you have a run-in of Zuul, minion of Gozer. You must pick the Destroyer. What do you pick?
I still think that eats up 140 characters. We'll find out.
Well, I guess you can leave out minion of Gozer, but I was like adding that in just because it's funny.
Right.
It's funny to me.
It is, yeah. I'll figure that out. Well, I'm glad to know I'm your Destroyer, I guess.
I don't remember the context.
Yeah.
But I remembered that distinctly the next day. I was like, I gotta make sure I remember this.
Awesome. Makes sense. All right. Yeah, like Tony said, if you don't know what that is, you're going to have to pull up some... honestly, if you probably just type in Zuul, it'll probably... That's what, Zuul, I believe?
Yeah, I believe so.
You could probably find some sort of YouTube's clip of it, but just go watch Ghostbusters, because how have you not watched Ghostbusters?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? What cave are you born in? Are you Mennonite? What are we doing here?
Yeah. Oh, or maybe you're one of the youngins, the millennials that have no knowledge of anything from before they were born.
You know what they're going to have a knowledge of? Spinning back kicks.
Yeah, well, not if applied appropriately.
That's true.
I'm like, what the hell happened?
They won't even see it coming.
That's right.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
I had one other thing that I forgot to mention was they announced, and I know you and I have basically just, thrown Gotham off a cliff as far as, we're concerned.
What are we talking about?
Exactly.
I didn't recognize that word you said.
They announced that they're bringing in Paul Reubens to play the Penguin's father on the show.
Really?
Seems like a really good casting, doesn't it?
It does.
For, because, there was a picture I saw of them side by side. not the one where, like, most of the sites are like, Pee Wee Herman is cast. I'm like, he's Paul Reubens. He's not Pee Wee Herman.
Fucking Reubens.
Pee Wee Herman is a character. Yeah, I know that's what he's known for mostly, but come on.
Yeah.
You know, like, jeez.
Well, people are cunts, Brian.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a picture of them kind of next to each other, you know, where he's not in his Pee Wee getup, and I was like, there's an element of sameness to them that, you know, and Paul Reubens, especially if there's any like kind of, I'm curious to see how he plays the role a little bit. Not that I'll watch, but I'm curious if he plays it straight or if he plays it like with a little quirkiness to him.
Well, it's going to be horrible if he plays it with a little Pee Wee in him. It might be awesome if he plays it with a little bit of the spleen.
The spleen, yeah.
And I'm not really sure what else he's been in.
God, he was the vampire in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. I can't think of his name.
Wow.
He was like Lefty or something he was called, because she like cut his hand off or something like that. I can't remember. He had like long hair in it, and he was a vampire.
Right.
He was on 30 Rock, and he was phenomenal on 30 Rock.
Oh, I do remember that.
As
yeah.
was like a prince or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to pull up his fucking IMDb.
Yeah. He's done a lot of stuff where he's just been, you know, a character or whatever. He's not been the star, you know.
Right.
And he's been really good in a lot of stuff. So I think he's...
He's masturbating in theaters. Shut up.
Well, he wasn't. Well, he was good at it, but not good at not getting caught.
Well, that too, but
terrible.
Well,
Yeah,
he's been in a ton of shit.
Yeah, and so yeah, I think I just saw that and I was like, huh, that's an interesting casting, and I think that's probably a pretty good casting.
He was a voice in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh yeah, I can't remember who he was. Oh, damn it. I don't remember. Because when I heard the voice, I was like, this voice sounds really familiar. And when I looked it up, I was like...
I know this voice.
I was like, oh, it's Pee Wee Herman. Oh, I mean... yeah, it's Paul Reubens.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. God, I forgot he was the spleen. I haven't watched that movie in so damn long.
Silent but deadly. What a silly goose.
Oh, my. Indeed, sir.
That was another one of my staple video store movies.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
That movie's so awful, but I loved it so much.
Yeah, I own it. I think I have it on DVD.
Oh, really? I thought I did, but I don't seem to have it. So I either just thought I had it or somehow I lost it along the way. But, yeah, whatever.
These things happen.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Indeed.
All right. Well, you got anything else?
No, that's about it. I'm hoping to, hit you up with a little football picks. You can tag on the end here. If not, sorry, people.
Yeah,
I was drunking.
I was drunking. Yeah. Team Dunk all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess this is where we tell you to go to saltylanguage.com, which you already knew because, you're good listeners. And you
probably should have it tattooed on your forearm like you're at a Slayer concert or something.
Right. Nice.
Carve it in there. Biatch.
Yeah, that's even better. Well, we appreciate that. Have it branded on you.
Yeah, we don't sign off on any of this. It's on their own will.
No, yeah, exactly. We don't encourage it or anything else that, lawyer speak would get us in trouble.
A little bit.
Do it. While you're there, you can get past episodes, the enthusiasts that we've done, all sorts of whatnot. There's usually some videos and links. I don't know what the hell will be up there this week, though, because it's pretty slim pickings this week.
It is. We'll figure something out.
He'll figure it out. He'll just post videos of him, would you fuck me?
Little wild horse playing
yeah.
river.
Somehow, all of a sudden, people are just like, you, and turning this off.
Wait, why hasn't that dance been a Snake Oil Comics, Fat Funk Olympics losing?
Because they do all the punishments in the store, remember? Otherwise, they would have done our shame walk.
That's true.
Man.
I'm sure that store has a hostage pit somewhere that they could dance around.
True. Probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, keep it in mind, boys. That one's a freebie.
Yeah, you're right. Good call. While you're on saltylanguage.com, if you're going to be shopping on Amazon, make sure you swing by there first. and hit up the Amazon link on there, and then just do all the shopping you want to do.
Oh, the shopping.
All the Thanksgiving shopping you're going to be doing.
Yeah, turkey basters.
Right. Go on there now, buy your Halloween costumes at the last minute.
Belt buckle hats that pilgrims wore.
Right. Luxurious wigs.
Exactly.
Scandalous dresses and or thongs.
Those pilgrim women, so hot. It's my favorite subreddit, Pilgrims Gone Wild. Like, oh, look at that ankle.
Yeah, the worst part, the sad part now is that they're all like third world country people, you know, that are on, you know, trying to get out and everything. It's more like refugees gone wild.
Exactly.
Terrible.
Floating on a refrigerator
Just
door.
Awful, yeah. Posing sexily, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On a refrigerator door of tasteful side food.
Right, like they're Tawny Katane in a Whitesnake video.
Oh, shit.
Anywho, also you can click on the links at the bottom of the page for all the fantastic networks we're part of, such as the Podgods Network, Tangent Bound Network, Musings of a Geek Network, Wicked Radio Network, and...
I lost it. There it is.
Danger! Watch your back! Danger!
Entertainment.
I usually have it in landscape mode.
All
so
right.
the buttons are on all different
Oh,
places.
jeez. That was terrible. There's like 10 hours of dead air there.
I'll have to get it one more time then.
Nice.
Just for them.
Everybody probably thought we were doing a dramatic pause there. No, failbot.
No, just a failbot. We weren't trying to think of different noises that Michael makes when he, comes like we did last time.
No. We've already given him plenty to do that too this episode.
That's true.
Tony and Address, the Wild Bill thing,
Yep.
the Refugees Gone Wild.
Refugees go, oh, it's so hot.
So hot.
Images of Zuul and her crazy sparkly unitard.
Right. Well, hey, whatever gets you,
Whatever gets you.
Whatever gets you there.
Yeah, they got that demon fetish, eh? Yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't be the first guy to find Sigourney Weaver hot.
That's true.
I mean, at least there's that.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Is there anything else of note on that website? I can't think of anything. It's all garbage. Like our website. No.
Oh, just Patreon link.
Oh yeah, that's good if you want to do that and help us out a little bit.
You can become Patreon peeps.
Yeah, hopefully we'll. We've been.
I think I'm going to find somewhere on our website to post the Q to W every week so people can see it.
Good call. I like that. There's also a link. There's a picture of me before I had. I think it's before. Yeah, because it's before I had my beard. It's where I'm doing the angry face. And there's links to the other podcast I'm part of, the Crazy Life podcast. You should go check that out if you want to hear. This week was a bit of a downer as the topic was sadness, and it was hot on the heels of, the anniversary of my dad dying. So if you want to hear me dropping it down and keeping it real, go check that out.
The softer side of salty language.
Yeah, but not too soft, baby. Just give us a couple minutes and we're right back.
That's right.
Because Dick don't sleep.
Dick don't sleep.
All day. Anyway,
we need that on a shirt.
Dick don't sleep.
Dick don't sleep.
We kind of do. Do you have that down in our notes for shirt ideas?
I do not.
I don't even want to put a graphic on it. I just want hashtag Dick don't sleep.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, pretty much. Or just Dick don't sleep, saltylanguage.com. That's good for a Beer Fest shirt,
For sure.
It'd be awesome. Free hugs. Dick don't sleep.
Dick don't sleep.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the Salty Language stuff. So if you want to follow us on the Twitter machines to answer the Q of the W's or whatever, we're at salty_language. I'm at Studami.
I'm at Monotony.
And again, Tony, what's your Instagram for all the people who want to...
The Monotony.
Exactly.
But I usually cross promote my shit anyway.
That's
so
fair.
Whatever.
I'm just giving the kids the options.
And I guess stay tuned to Salty Periscope. Maybe I'll fire that up.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. / brilliant. Yeah, if you're going to do that, you somehow need to notify me first because I may not see the Periscope thing.
Okay. Well, I always keep the videos up on the thing too.
Oh, okay. They don't go away in 24 hours or whatever?
I think they go away eventually, but I check marked the box. It's like lets them keep around for a while.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to do that.
Because we periscoped at Cottage 2 weeks ago when you were crashed still. We were drunkenly playing Batman Love Letter.
Are you sure that wasn't while I was sitting there playing Batman Love Letter with you?
Oh, yeah, we were drunk. That's right. You were there.
I was going to say, your wife was sitting like right across
Yeah,
from
that's
me.
right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You were there. Hey, remember we did that?
Yeah, I remember, yeah. Son of a bitch. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
God damn, this is a 4-leg journey.
Yeah, it is. So with that,
that was Dark Horse weekend.
As Tony will be doing plenty of, have a beer, you'll be fine.
Oh, God. Stay safe, Tony.
And remember, have a liver on deck.